We're here with Ryan Cali, guard for the New Look Linfield Wildcats. So, Ryan, you're part of a new group of 8 players that have come to McMinnville this year to join the Wildcats squad. How have things gone for you and the rest of the new guys adapting to McMinnville and the school just in general?
Right, so we got 4 transfers and 4 freshmen, and I think the transition's gone pretty smoothly. We're all gelling together as a group right now, and I think everyone's adapting to the schoolwork and then the academic life with the sports. So I think that's going smoothly right now, and then we're just looking forward to get ready to go Saturday.
And how's the team? How have the 8 new guys? How have you guys adapted to the 9 returners? It seems like pretty much right off the bat, you guys have mixed really well on and off the court.
Right, the returners were really welcoming right as we got to school. Kind of started with Hendryx and Corey, and the rest of the guys. They're just really welcoming, really friendly. We did a lot of kind of like going to other sporting events together, so we were kind of familiar with each other off the court before we got on the court, and then on the court it's been really fun to play with them.
So looking ahead to this year, your 3 scrimmages and an exhibition game against Western Oregon into the year. How does the team look in relation to where you think the rest of the team is going to need to be once the Northwest Conference schedule rolls around in January?
I think we're progressing pretty well right now. We had the game against Western Oregon. We would have liked to won that game, but we played pretty well against a team that was pretty bigger, or like a little bit more physically imposing than us. Had a lot of guys 6'6" above across the court, and but main thing for us being a small team, we got to be tough and rebound the ball really well. And as long as we stick to the game plan and stuff like that, we should be fine in Northwest Conference. So.
Now, you played for Coach Rosenberg down at Foothill.
Right.
For you personally, is it more the same here at Linfield, or has he had to adapt his personality and his coaching style a little bit?
No, it's the same Coach Rose. He demands a lot out of you, but at the end of the day, he loves you, and he's got your back all the time. So, really good coach.
Here with the lone senior on this Linfield Wildcat team, Corey Hendryx. Corey, so you played in this program for 3 years, and at the end of last year you found out that your senior season would be with a new coach, and that new coach is Shannon Rosenberg. What were your first thoughts going into the year, knowing that 1, you're the only senior, and 2, you're going to be playing your final season with a new coach?
Well, I think initial reaction, I know, was a little nervousness. I owe a lot to Coach Doty and his family. They've done a lot for me on and off the basketball floor, but I mean, I also think there's time when just change is needed. So it's not anybody's fault. I'm excited to have Coach Rosenberg in here, kind of get a fresh start. Kind of feel like a freshman again, honestly, learning new plays. So it's brought kind of the youthful exuberance back to the game. It's fun.
So now 9 returners are coming back from last year's team, and that's combined with 8 new players, 4 JC guys and 4 freshmen. Mm-hmm. Talking to Ryan Cali a little bit, he said that things mixed really well right off the bat. Kind of what's your impression of how the 2 groups have mixed so far?
Yeah, I think that's something you can never really tell how it's gonna work out when you bring new guys in. But I mean, everybody that came in, I can honestly say, fit right in. We're way ahead of where I thought we would be at this point. Super nice guys, easy to work with, and I think we always have the common goal of getting better on the basketball floor. So that makes and winning basketball games. So I think that makes things a little easier.
Now, speaking of winning games, 3 scrimmages and an exhibition game into the year so far. Where, in your view, are you guys in terms of where you think you're going to need to be once the Northwest Conference schedule rolls around, the meat of the schedule at least in January?
Yeah, we have a long ways to go. You can see glimpses of it at times. We played well up at Western, brought a lot of intensity up there. But we're down to refining things at this point. We need to put in a few more sets, get better at the things that we're doing right now. So when conference rolls around, we'll be ready to beat those teams in conference.
So anyone that has not seen Coach Rosenberg coach doesn't know kind of how he operates on the floor. If you had to describe it in one word, how would you describe the atmosphere that Coach Rose brings to the gym?
I think the best way to describe that would be fiery. I mean, every day he brings 100% of himself to the court, and I mean, if you just listen from upstairs, you know what's going on down here. You know that we're working hard, putting new things in, trying to get better every day, and I think Rose really embodies that. You never see him come to practice without 100% attitude. He puts everything he has into us, and that's a good feeling.